Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the month of October. So fall season has begun, fall season has started. You guys, I was meditating on your energy for just, some time before I started recording your reading. I feel you guys had some interesting eye-openers during the month of September. Just interesting eye-openers when it comes to the person behind the person, right? The true colors I'm hearing is like, oh, wow. So that's the person you are. Okay, and that energy, Sagittarius, is very diverse. Like some of you guys are like, okay, moving on, because it's like a minor thing, and for some guys was like a really big realization of like a good friend or like somebody's really close to you. So I'm getting that has been a thing in September, and now the next step will be what you're gonna do with it. How you're gonna respond to it. And it could also still, play out in October, that maybe some of you guys, are like a little bit on a different pathway right now. But what's more important is like, okay, how we're gonna do that, how we're gonna react to it. Are we gonna give all our personal power away to it, or are we just gonna, release the situation and move forward and just focus all that energy that you could have given to the person by being really upset and really ugly and really like saying all these harsh words and coming from a place of extreme hurt? Or are you gonna keep all that energy with you and put it into something else and create something out of it and use that energy to actually move forward and move away from the situation and release the energy and not let it have power over you? So that's really what I'm getting for you guys. It's like a side message, because I have 2 spirit message cards out by now, and I'm gonna read for you guys. So first one is reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to our current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it presents itself to you. So that's a beautiful message, Sagittarius. It's like, it's an equality, right? It's an equal energy of giving and receiving. Everything in this world is based on the giving and receiving of love. It's a love energy. It's a love vibration. You have 2 vibrations in the world, which is fear and which is love. And giving and receiving is from a place of love. It's a love frequency, which we have a lot of givers and a lot of takers in this world, right? You have people that on the daily basis receive more than they give, and you have a lot of people that give way more of themselves than they have to give, and they still give, and they rarely or almost never really receive. And they also say, listen, sometimes help comes from different places, different sources. It's the universe is also trying to teach you how to receive love. It's a very important lesson in life, is that you learn how to receive the love as well. How easy are you when it comes to another person giving to you? How easy are you in receiving it? How open are you in receiving it? Or how far are you in that? If you are a giver, which is, I had this conversation this week, and it's like, when you are a giver, it's a beautiful quality, it's beautiful. It's like it's a beautiful quality to be a giver. It's only comes with a lot of responsibilities, because often that goes left real quick when you haven't really found the balance in that yet. It's like, where do you give from? Do you give from a place of free love? You give freely? Or do you give because you feel like if you don't give enough, you're not worth enough? Or do you give from a place of expectations, like, okay, if I do this for you, then I expect you to do it back for me, like give it back to me. So it's like, where I just kind of want to lay that with you guys. Okay, can you analyze this month, like where's the place you give from, and then really true analyze that. You can do that, Sagittarius, like that little self-reflection. And in that answer, there's so much growth found in there. So I'm just gonna lay that with you guys for now, because otherwise I'm just gonna ramble and go on and on about this, because I can talk about this for hours, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'll make another video, and the person who wants to see it and wants to listen is more than welcome then to listen to the whole thing, okay? Then next one, I have the card of gratitude. Life is one big continuous cycle of giving and receiving energy. Same message, okay? Be thankful for who and what is in your life, instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. It's a very, very important message, and it's as well something that I could talk about for hours, which I'm not going to do. But once you start focusing on the things that you do have, it raises your frequency, it raises your energy, it makes you instantly feel so much better. When you have a stress day, I'm just going to give this as a tip to you guys. When you have a really stressful day, very stressful moment, and you feel like an anxious feeling is coming up and everything is just like, trapping you in, and you can't really feel free of mind about it, then start to focus on the things that you're very grateful for. It could be small things. Maybe you're eating lunch and you're stressing over something. It's like, okay, I'm really grateful for this sandwich. I'm really grateful for this. I'm grateful for my drink. I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for the bed that I get to sleep in every night. I'm grateful for the fact that I overcame so much in my life. I'm grateful for the universe showing me the true colors of these people last month. I'm grateful that I get a chance to evolve myself, to learn from my mistakes. I'm grateful for my hair. I'm grateful for the clothes I get to wear. I'm grateful for the fact that I get to do this or do that or anything. It's like, just continue, and by that, just changing your mindset, changing your energy, where you focus on that very moment, that itself is very freeing. It's like an energy that just instantly raises your energy. When you focus on that energy, on that frequency, that's where you attract good things. That's where more things that are in alignment with those thought process, with those thoughts and that energy you're sending out, the things you attract with that is what is on the same frequency. You will receive more things to be grateful for. That's really the bigger message about it. So what they're saying is that take some time and focus on things you're grateful for, and focus on the positive things when it comes to figuring out somebody's true colors, which comes as a shock. I'm feeling like the whole tower energy around it. What is the positive thing in that? Aren't you happy that you find it out now instead of in a couple months, or maybe you made certain decisions? It's like the positive side of it, right? What does it teach you? And once you learn to focus on that, things have way more power over you. Just not giving your energy away. And I know I'm talking to a fire sign, so sometimes to just go out on the person, like just go in at first, right? Is a part of the release of the energy and the passion, but it's also important. It's like, what is the next step? How do I reclaim that personal power, that energy, and put it into build something positive for myself and for my future, right? And we can release that person. They can learn their own lessons. We're not going to judge them. They just got to have a lot left to learn in life. I'm going to focus on my own, and I'm going to build for me. So 10 minutes in, I know you guys hate me by now that I haven't shuffled the cards yet. But you guys know I do my readings my way, right? I do a lot of things intuitively. So yes, I always say, like, I use the card as a tool, but I could definitely do tarot card readings without even using the cards. So that was not tarot card reading. Well, a reading. So let's see what's coming up for the month of October. Are you guys gonna celebrate Halloween? Because if you are, because we don't celebrate. Yeah, definitely. There we go. You see? When you feel like this, Sagittarius, up at night, can't sleep, focus on the things in your room, in your surrounding, what you're grateful for. It's not necessarily that it has to make any sense. It doesn't, not necessarily that you can't think about being sad and stuff. It's just the fact that once you start focusing on naming things you're very grateful for, it helps you emotionally to move out of it. It helps you to see the bigger picture again. It makes you feel good. It puts a smile on your face because it's a frequency. Energy is raising. So it's like, yes, you should also always focus on the things you'll be grateful for and all those things, yes. But it doesn't mean you can be sad. It doesn't mean that. It's just when you are feeling that now it's not crying to release. Now it's not crying anymore because I just need to purge this energy and I need to let it out. And that's also really healthy for you. Sometimes crying can make you feel so much better. But once it becomes you being up every night, having nightmares, you feeling stuck and trapped by the energy, that's the moment where I'm like, okay, you want to get out of it, start focusing on the frequency of gratitude because it makes you feel better. It makes your soul smile. And that's the feeling, you know. That's the difference. Like I said, like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just saying, listen, that is an option. And the fact that the card gratitude decides to show up says a lot to me. Like, see? That's you, okay? Queen of Wands. Now that's somebody who decided to reclaim her or his personal power. It's like, okay, you got me. You got me good over there. But now it's time for me to step back into in the driver's seat and take back control and focus on reclaiming this peace in my house. Okay, like, I just need a peace back in my life. I want to feel I'm hearing victorious again. You know, when I come home, I'm like, it's my house. My house makes me feel at home. My house makes me feel safe. My house makes me feel welcome. You know, like, you feel welcome when you come home. That's like the reclaiming of the personal space and power. It's like, I'm not gonna allow this energy to get to me when I'm in my bed, when I'm supposed to rest. You know, these things are all things that take away your personal power, which you're no longer gonna do. So that's my Sagittarius, okay? That's that fire sign energy. Because you're you, Sagittarius. You are you, and you are needed in this world to be that leader that shows that I can fall down 9 times, but I will definitely get up 10 with a smile, right? With a smile on my face. I'll get up 10 times and I'll show you guys how to get up. You know, is just by, this woman doesn't, that's what I love about the Queen of Wands. Her energy is so powerful because she's not gonna try and show up in a world as a perfection itself, you know, as a perfect being that never had any scars or anything, or never made a mistake, or never. But C is like, but I wear it with pride. You know, I learned through life. I learned from my life. I evolved as a person by making mistakes or by letting certain people come into my life. But I'm grateful for those people because they learned me something about me. But I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna sit on my throne and I'm just gonna be me. And by just being me and by wearing my past and with pride, you know, and showing that no matter what you go through, no matter what you've been through, no matter which decision you made in the past, I can still be this queen, but I can be this queen without perfection. I do not need to be perfect to be a queen, right? Because this person is the one people come to when they want to learn how to feel powerful again after they fall down, right? This is a person that you go to when you feel you want a real person to show you how it's done with real energy, with raw energy. It's like, I'm not going to make it prettier than it is. This is me, and I'm proud of me the way that I am. I'm hearing. So, wow, powerful. And it's all during the season, because right now it's sunflower season, right? She holds a sunflower in her hand because I'm getting a message from that. I'm sorry. Wait 1 second. This is a person that, now it's coming. This is a person that practiced the art of gratitude, because she is a queen. She can literally have anything, you know, diamonds, pearls, the whole shebang, you know. But what she decides is holding something way more delicate. It's the sunflower. It is something that is found in nature, but she appreciates it so much that she's on her throne sitting there with the sunflower. Something small, but she's so grateful for it that it grows in nature. It's practicing the beauty of gratitude, and that's really beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling these cards. Magician. You see, the magician is here. It's like, I got the power, you know. I'm reclaiming my own power. Okay? And I got the tools to create whatever. You know? Oh, you want to leave? Oh, okay. Leave. Because it's just freeing me up. I no longer have to constantly satisfy you. I'm hearing. I no longer have to be something that I'm not. I am done with that. I'm getting... Wow, this from some of you. This maybe not for everybody, but this is definitely for some of you guys. It's like I got the power, okay? You do, Sagittarius. You do. So you see how much beautiful yellow energy is coming through. It's a lot brighter than this dark energy. Oh, Lord. They're testing the alarms here. It's every first Monday of the month. 12 o'clock. So if you ever visit Holland, then you know. You see? You got the power to speak the truth. You do. Yup. Oh, what is up with these fallouts? Sorry, the alarms get me distracted, so I'm just gonna shuffle a little bit. You see? Way more peaceful. Peace is coming back to your house, I'm hearing. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this fallout. Let's see what they have for us, because they keep coming in a whole group setting. So, there's your king. Okay, so Sagittarius, I'm feeling with this, it's like you have options. You have options. You have okay, that was it. That was with the alarm, so I can focus again. I'm feeling like you guys have options. like in the sense of how you want to show up. You got many options in that. It's like you can show up in an energy of, okay, I'm just gonna focus on my money right now. I'm just gonna focus on myself. I'm just gonna focus on my money. I'm gonna take my building my own future very seriously, and I'm not gonna allow anybody to like get me off that energy. Like I just need to focus right now. But then I also feel that on the other hand, there's like this option for you to do both. You know, to be include other people in it. I'm getting. But what I'm also getting really strongly with this is that there's like this earth sign energy. It's like there's so many people here, you know? We have the person that is with the people, then we have the person that is just really career orientated, and then we have just this asshole. I'm sorry. It's the asshole energy I'm getting, because this person is like, I'm not supposed to call somebody an asshole. I'm sorry. I was like instantly like I blocked. Like it was not the right energy for me to be in. But it's like an energy that I'm feeling that he just always wants to be right. I'm hearing. You know, it's just always wants to be right, and feels that he just needs you to make a decision right now. Make that decision right now, I'm hearing. Maybe it's your energy, maybe you don't want somebody to just keep taking time and space to think about things. But I feel that you just want a little bit you time this month, Sagittarius. Like you just want some time to just come back, you know, to your own energy and just going over things. What do I want with my future? Like the side, besides from a relationship or thing that I've got going on, or my family situation. What do I want? Where am I going? You know, what do I want to stand for? Which energy do I want to show out? Because something is triggering you, I'm hearing, you know, and you just want to take your time, but this person just won't give you the space and time to just rediscover yourself, I'm hearing. So it's their own insecurity, I'm hearing. It's like they're getting very insecure when you don't show up strongly in this relationship or in this energy. So that's not for everybody, but I'm getting that you're dealing with somebody that has a lot of insecurities, and they love to just come up in very strong energy when they are not that secure. You know, it's all really a lot of ego and insecurities I'm feeling under the line. So they just constantly want to have you reinsure their place in your life when you're figuring this whole thing out. So that's what I'm getting with that. I'm gonna see if we're gonna have a little bit more other energy for my Sagittarius people month of October. Yeah, because whatever you're planning, wherever you're going, Sagittarius, you're pretty serious about it. Like you are just, you know, reclaiming your power, but also rediscovering your passion and your fuel, because that is what you're supposed to do. You know, things that fuel you, things that makes you feel passionate and alive. You need that in your life in one way, shape, or form. It needs to come from the heart. You know, it needs something that is inspiring you to get up in the morning. And I feel like you've lost that for some time, and you just don't want to feel like that anymore. You're trying to decide whether this whole thing, I spoke about this whole equal give and take, and right? And you're trying to decide whether it's equal or not. Is it actually an equal relationship or not? And how do you want to show up in it? Like you're just trying to find that balance, which is very Libra. It's very Libra. I'm in Libra season right now. Well, I think that for some of you, you knew that Yeah, definitely. For some of you, you guys knew that it wasn't really based on equality, like, but you've decided to sort of let things be the way they were. Maybe you just gave them some, a little, like a free pass on certain things because they just went through some things in life, and you just, but then relationship, just the whole dynamic changed, and you sort of turned a blind eye to it. But I don't think you're gonna do that anymore. This could also be a past relationship, and maybe it's like an ex energy, and you're deciding to, okay, if I want to date again and I'm allowing somebody in, I don't want somebody like that anymore, because that's not good for me. And so it has a lot to do with your self-respect and self-love as well. Okay, what else coming up? Sagittarius. Okay, let's go with that. We have this, wow, beautiful energy. Look at that. We got the Chariot, Judgment, and then we have the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So you're coming out of that conflict and are actually starting to free yourself up, because you're reclaiming your own energy, your personal power. What happens is that they actually start to not fight you with it, but actually appreciate you for it. And all I really just want to focus on for you right now is that you are moving forward and you're succeeding. This is a pathway of success. The things you're changing right now, the pathway, the direction you're taking is the pathway of success. So just keep following it. Whether this is something you're working on, or maybe you discover something about yourself in October and it just feels good for some reason, go with that. Because honestly, who wants to come home to that type of mess, right? Reclaim your own power and bring peace back to the home life. Whether it's your own home or you're sharing it with people, it's about peace and love. So speak your truth this month. Just speak it. Don't go to bed with it. Let it eat you alive, I'm hearing. Speak it. It's a perfect opportunity. Fall season has started, like I said. That's when the leaves leave the trees, That's when they fall down. That's when we release certain things that just literally not serving us at all. So that could be people, but it could also be the way you think about things, the way you allow yourself to think about yourself or treat yourself, all of those things. So just go with that, You got this, Sagittarius. I'm not so worried about you guys. You got this. You have the power to come out of that energy. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find the information down here below. I love you guys, and I'll see you next month, okay? Bye, Sagittarius. Good luck. Bye.